God?
Hast thou an arm like me?
Hast thou an arm like God?
Hast thou an arm like God?
Or canst thou thunder with a voice like him?
Like me?
Like him.
Like him. Crystal clear difference in that. And that ain't Job speaking. Again, that was clearly the Lord. The second one in that scripture in Genesis 2 and 4 speaking right there. Let's go to Zechariah 12 and 9. Zechariah 12, 9.
Zechariah chapter 12, verse 9. And it shall come to pass in that day that I will seek to destroy all the nations that come against Jerusalem.
That I will seek to destroy all the nations that come against Jerusalem. Go ahead.
And I will pour upon the house of David and upon the inhabitants of Jerusalem the spirit of grace and of supplications, and they shall look upon me whom they have pierced.
And they shall look upon me whom they have pierced. Now, in order to pierce him, he would have had to become a man. He would have to become a man. No way you could pierce the Most High. He's in heaven. He's a spirit. You couldn't possibly pierce him. Go ahead.
And they will look upon me whom they have pierced, and they shall mourn for him as one mourneth for his only son, and shall be in bitterness for him as one that is in bitterness for his firstborn.
Okay. So he got pierced. He's speaking of himself getting pierced in the future when he come in the form of a man. Let's go to John 19 and 34. See if it matches. John 19 and 34.
John 19, verse 34. But one of the soldiers with a spear pierced his side, and forthwith came there out blood and water.
So that's the same thing you just heard. But one of the soldiers with a spear pierced his side, and forthwith came there out blood and water. Again, it matched perfect. Let's go to John 6 and 51. John 6 and 51.
John chapter 6, verse 51. I am the living bread which came down from heaven.
Which came down from where?
Which came down from heaven.
Go ahead.
If any man eat this bread, he shall live forever. And the bread that I will give is my flesh, which I will give for the life of the world.
So right there, he prophesied that he was coming. In Zechariah, he told you that they're gonna pierce me in my side. So when he came in the form of a man, they did exactly what he said. They pierced him. And he came from heaven to die for Israel's sin. Now, we got some people that say, well, that's David is going to be the king, because they misinterpret the scripture. Let's go to Ezekiel 37. Ezekiel 37:24. Let's see if it's David. (37:24).
Ezekiel 37, verse 24. And David, my servant, shall be king over them, and they shall have one shepherd, and they shall also walk in my judgments, and observe my statutes, and do them, and they shall dwell in the land that I have given unto Jacob my servant, wherein your fathers have dwelt, and they shall dwell therein, even they and their children, and their children's children forever.
Okay, that's good. But this 24 says, and David my servant shall be king over them, and they all shall have one shepherd. They shall also walk in my judgments and observe my statutes and do them. So somebody will take this verse and say, see this, David is going to be the king. He's going to be the shepherd over everybody. But let's show you exactly what it's talking about. Let's go to Psalms 132 and 11. Psalms 132 and 11. Hold up a second. Go ahead.
Psalms chapter 132, verse 11. The Lord hath sworn in truth unto David.
Unto who?
Unto David.
Unto David. Go ahead.
He will not turn from it. Of the fruit of thy body will I set upon thy throne.
Of the fruit of thy body, of the fruit of your body, David, I will sit on the throne. So he's telling you that I'm coming through your lineage, your seed, your fruit. Not David himself, but he's coming through it. That's why he told you I'm the root and the offspring of David. Crystal clear. Now, let's go to Psalms 82. This is going to really show you who was speaking. Let's go to Psalms 82 and 6. Go ahead.
Psalms 82, verse 6. I have said, ye are gods, and all of you are children of the Most High.
Hold on. I have said, ye are gods, and all of you are children of the Most High. Now, let's see. Let's go to the New Testament again. Let's go to John 10 and 34. Yeah.
John chapter 10, verse 34. Yeshua answered them, is it not written in your law, I said ye are gods?
Hold on. Is it not written in your law, I said ye are gods? We know that wasn't the Most High speaking. Go back to Psalms 82 and 6. It says, I have said.
Psalms 82 and 6. I have said, ye are gods, and all of you are children of the Most High.
I have said, ye are gods, and all of you are children of the Most High. Back to John 10 and 34. Yeshua answered them, is it not written in your law, I said ye are gods? Same person speaking. Got to really, really key in on that. He said, I said that you are children of the Most High. That was him speaking back in Psalms. Now I know this bring up a bunch of questions. Well, if it was Christ speaking, who was it that Moses was speaking to? Well, we're going to address it. Let's go to Exodus. Let's go to Exodus 3:13. Matter of fact, we're going to read it. We're going to read it from before, so y'all can get the understanding of it. We're going to start at Exodus 3 and 2.
Exodus 3, verse 2. And the angel of the Lord appeared unto him in a flame of fire out of the midst of a bush.
So, and the angel of the Lord appeared unto him in a flame of fire in the midst of the bush. So the angel of the Lord is in this bush right now. Go ahead.
And he looked, and behold, the bush burned with fire, and the bush was not consumed.
Go ahead.
And Moses said, I will now turn aside and see this great sight, why the bush is not burnt.
Why the bush is not burnt. So Moses checking the bush out like, man, why this bush not burning? Go ahead.
And when the Lord saw that he turned aside to see, God called unto him out of the midst of the bush.
Go ahead. Hold on. It says, and when the Lord saw that he turned aside to see, God called unto him out of the midst of the bush and said, Moses, Moses. And he said, here am I. Now we know from the verse up over that, and 2, it says the angel of the Lord was in the bush. So the angel of the Lord is speaking for the Most High. It's just like if B was somewhere else and I asked them something, but I asked them through a third party, and I say, tell B we about to tape. And he say, all right. I ain't gonna say, well, my man said that B said. No.
Right.
I ain't gonna say that. I'm gonna just say, yeah, he said, all right, we about to tape. Go ahead.
What's that, verse 5?
Yeah, verse 5.
And he said, draw not nigh hither, put off thy shoes from off thy feet, for the place whereon thou standest is holy ground. Moreover, he said, I am the God of thy father, the God of Abraham, the God of Isaac, and the God of Jacob. And Moses hid his face, for he was afraid to look upon God.
So right there, he's getting to see him. When he turned his head. He's so great, he had to stop looking. Go ahead.
And the Lord said, I have surely seen the affliction of my people which are in Egypt, and have heard thy cry by reason of their taskmasters, for I know their sorrows.
Go ahead.
I am come down to deliver them out of the hand of the Egyptians, and to bring them out of the land unto a good land, and a large, unto a land flowing with milk and honey, unto the place of the Canaanites.
So I want to just clear this up, make sure y'all get this. This is from 7, it starts, the Lord is speaking now. And the Lord said, go ahead.
Unto a land flowing with milk and honey, unto the place of the Canaanites, and the Hittites, and the Amorites, and the Perizzites, and the Hivites, and the Jebusites. Now therefore, behold, the cry of the children of Israel is come unto me, and I have also seen the oppression wherewith the Egyptians oppressed them. Come now therefore, and I will send thee unto Pharaoh, and that thou mayest bring forth my people, the children of Israel, out of Egypt. And Moses said unto God, who am I, that I should go unto Pharaoh?
So Moses is asking this question to the Most High, who am I? But remember, he's speaking to the bush right now. Go ahead.
Who am I? And Moses said unto God, who am I, that I should go unto Pharaoh, and that I should bring forth the children of Israel out of Egypt?
I'm a regular man. Who am I to go and do this?
And he said, certainly I will be with thee, and this shall be a token unto thee, and I have sent thee. That I have sent thee, when thou hast brought forth the people out of Egypt, ye shall serve God upon this mountain. And behold, and Moses said unto God, behold, when I come unto the children of Israel, and shall say unto them, the God of your fathers has sent me unto you, and they shall say to me, what is his name? What shall I say unto them?
So right there, Moses is like, when I go back and talk to the children of Israel, what am I going to say? Who am I been talking to? So he's trying to get the name of the Most High. So when y'all really read, this is the only spot in the Bible that the Most High reveal his name. And it's, you know what I'm saying? And it's, Moses is still speaking to the bush. I want to y'all to keep that in mind. Go ahead.
And God said unto Moses, I am that I am.
I am that I am. If you look at it in Hebrew, that's Ahaya, Ahaya. Go ahead.
And he said, thus shalt thou say unto the children of Israel, I am has sent me unto you.
So right there, we just got 2 different names. It said, and God said unto Moses, I am that I am. And he said, Thus shalt thou say unto the children of Israel,